All right, welcome to the deep dive. We're going deep, deep, deep into the story of Sunita Williams.
Yeah, this is going to be great.
Yeah, I am fascinated by this. I've been reading your sources, all this stuff about her. What a life, huh?
It is truly remarkable. We're going to explore her life from Ohio all the way to space, breaking records, even commanding spacecraft. Trailblazer.
Yeah, that's the word that keeps coming up, right? Trailblazer.
Absolutely. And what's really exciting is we're going to uncover the key ingredients, if you will, that shaped her journey.
Yeah, unpack those elements. I love it. And we're going to be looking at all these different things from her early life to her ongoing work, even today.
It's not just a past story. Her contributions continue to impact space exploration.
This is going to be fascinating. I'm so glad you're here.
Likewise. Let's dive in.
All right, so let's kick things off with the basics, like you said, starting with her early life. Sunita Lynn Williams, born September 19th, 1965, in Euclid, Ohio.
Right from the start, her family background is interesting. I mean, her father, an Indian-American neuroanatomist, and her mother of Slovenian descent.
Whoa, a blend of cultures right there, huh? You can kind of sense how that might have shaped her perspective.
Absolutely. And this is something that really comes through in your sources. Strong family values with a focus on education and perseverance.
Not just words, right? Like these were actively instilled in her upbringing.
Exactly. And you can see how those values, emphasized in everything you've sent, become essential later on when she's facing all these huge challenges in her career.
And now this is where things get kind of surprising for me, and maybe for some of you listening too. You think record-breaking astronaut, lifelong space enthusiast, right? But no, Sunita's early career, very down to earth.
Totally. She starts off in the U.S. Navy as a helicopter pilot.
So she graduates from the U.S. Naval Academy. That's already a massive accomplishment. Then goes on to become a test pilot.
A crucial progression. Think about those skills. Precision under pressure, problem solving, leadership.
Yeah, the foundation for an astronaut. But it wasn't this straight line to NASA, right?
Exactly. As your sources show, it's these experiences, they were like the building blocks,
So when does she make the leap to astronaut? When does NASA come knocking?
Well, the big moment, according to what you shared, is 1998. NASA selects her. But it's important to understand that selection process, incredibly rigorous.
Oh, I bet. You have thousands of applicants, all top of their game, and only a tiny handful get chosen.
Exactly. And that highlights, from your material, her exceptional qualifications, her drive.
Okay, so she gets in, and then training time. I can only imagine. This isn't just book learning.
Absolutely not. We're talking immersive, multifaceted. I mean, think about it. Spacecraft operation. You've got to know these complex systems inside and out.
And it's not just that, right? They throw everything at them.
They do. Underwater training.
Whoa, yeah, to simulate the spacewalks.
Right. And then survival training.
Yeah.
Just in case of emergency situations.
Makes sense. They got to be prepared for anything.
Anything. And one more thing, which I always find fascinating. Russian language training. Essential for communication on the ISS with international partners.
Wow. The preparation is just, it's mind-blowing.
It underscores the incredible dedication required just to have the opportunity to go into space.
Okay, she's got the training. Now what about the missions? Tell me about those.
All right, so her first space flight, this is in 2006, aboard the Space Shuttle Discovery.
Big moment.
A pivotal moment. And this leads to a stay on the International Space Station. An extended stay. Very significant.
Extended is an understatement. According to this, it was 195 days.
Over 6 months, continuously orbiting the planet.
It's hard to even wrap your head around that. 6 months in space.
And during that time, she sets a record, the longest single space flight by a female astronaut at the time.
That's incredible. Talk about resilient. I mean, both physically and mentally, right?
Absolutely. To not just survive, but to actually thrive in that incredibly demanding environment of space.
And there's this one accomplishment that always sticks with me, from your sources. The space marathon.
Ah, yes, the marathon. While orbiting the Earth at 17,500 miles per hour, she runs the Boston Marathon.
I mean, come on. That is just amazing.
What's really striking here is the dedication. You've got the logistical challenges, the physical demands of microgravity.
Yeah. Imagine running in an environment where even moving is different.
Exactly. And then the mental strength to complete a marathon under those conditions. It's more than just a stunt. She actually covered the full marathon distance.
Really shows you, even in the most extreme environments, human potential can be stretched, pushed further.
It's inspiring.
So we've got these amazing missions, record-breaking achievements. What about her legacy? What's her lasting impact?
Your sources highlight her multiple spacewalks.
Oh, right.
Over 50 hours working outside the ISS, in the vacuum of space.
Yeah.
That is a lot of time.
Performing critical tasks, keeping the station running.
Absolutely. But her legacy, it goes beyond these impressive numbers.
Right, she's become this huge advocate for STEM education.
Exactly. You see her engaging with young people, sharing her story, trying to spark that interest in science, technology, engineering, math, inspiring future astronauts.
And that's important, right? Because seeing someone like her achieve these incredible things makes it feel
Yeah.
possible.
It makes those dreams feel attainable. Like, hey, if she can do it, maybe I can too.
Exactly. And she's not just resting on her laurels, still active, shaping the future of space exploration.
That's right. Still involved with NASA's Artemis missions.
The goal, putting humans back on the moon.
Ambitious goal. And she's involved in the commercial crew programs, changing how we access space.
So she's not just a figure of the past, she's shaping the future.
She's a living legend.
So thinking about Sunita Williams, her journey, what are the big takeaways for you? What defines her story?
Well, from what you've shared, I see perseverance. You know, her career in naval aviation and leading to NASA, immense courage.
Yeah, spaceflight is inherently risky.
It is. And then this drive to maximize human potential. Her own and inspiring others in STEM fields.
Her impact is undeniable. She's shattered records, expanded our understanding of what's possible in space.
She's ignited the imaginations of so many people. So listener, this is for you. What's your biggest takeaway from her journey? What resonates most with you? Her unconventional path, the achievements, her dedication to inspiring others.
It's something to really think about, right? Discuss with your friends, family.
Absolutely. And feel free to connect with us on social media. Share your thoughts. What surprised you about her story? We want to hear your perspective.
It's these stories, that remind us of what humans are capable of.
And the importance of pushing those boundaries of what we think is possible.
Thank you for taking this deep dive with us into the inspiring life of Sunita Williams.
That's been a pleasure.
Until next time, keep exploring, keep that curiosity alive. We'll see you on the next deep dive.